Hello and welcome back to the Big Bang. This is Big Stick, your flight director at Big Stick Astronautical Group. I have been attempting to launch the next part of Mun Base Alpha, which is service section. It has the home mod with 4 greenhouses in it to represent Space 1999's service section hydroponic food growth. I was initially trying to use B.A.N.G to do my ascent, but if it's enabled, let me show you what happens. Even if I turn off B.A.N.G at this point, there is no way that I can gain control of the rocket. It's just going to be destroyed. With parts scattering for quite a long way. So, the first couple times I tried this, I initially thought that the problem was the tanks coming apart, because I have had some launches. I initially did not have struts to support the joins here. And I would have some launches where the rockets became separated, 1 or 2 of them, and that would destroy the entire assembly. I thought that was going on for this launch, and so I've added plenty of struts, but then the problem continued. So I ultimately, in testing, realized that the problem was B.A.N.G. If I launch without it, this rocket is falling. So that's what we're doing. We're going to do a main launch. I've done very few of these, so we're going to see if I can get you a crash. Seems that I can't get any steering out of this. Not sure exactly why this thing is so hard to control. It's going to make a gravity turn very interesting. In fact, I pretty much already have a gravity turn going here unintentionally. Here we go, see if I can somehow gain some control here. This thing is just all over the place. Nice. I've got no control whatsoever. Can't even rotate. Alright, we are going back to make sure our input settings are okay for joystick. got no control whatsoever. Alright, well, see you back here in a few minutes. Well, might be instant for you. Okay, so I have gone back and verified that all the joystick settings are correct. And assuming there's just something about this assembly that's not working, I have added the home ASAS in this section here. It'll be dropped off before this thing lands. The unmanned command module here does have SAS, but I have to assume there's something about it that's not functioning properly, obviously. Looks like the gimbling is on at the rockets, which I suppose could be a problem, but has never been a problem before. So we're just going to try it again. And veering off. Well, let's just watch the explosion. Awesome. Follow some of those parts. On and on and on. Something a little different this time. Alright, so we're back on the pad. Sorts of messed up. It seems like, for one thing, my axes of control, I'm paying so much attention to what's going on direction-wise, I'm not paying attention to staging. This is just all crazy. What I was starting to say is that it seems like my pitch and yaw and the stick were first. But it's almost like the problem is worse than that. At this point, I have no idea which way I'm going. Whenever I press the work a direction, not even sure what I can do to fix this, aside from stop speeding 100% towards the ground. Plenty of electrical charge, so we know that's not the problem. We're apparently just not going to get this puppy off the ground. But I'll be able to give you a nice explosion. Let's get this one with the Space Center in the background. The surviving mech jet. Alright, well, great. Not exactly sure what to try next. Okay, so, just for fun, I just swapped a couple parts atop. Just to see if that would have any effect at all. And well, everything does seem to be pointing in the right direction when I move the stick, so I'm just not sure. Except now, I'm going in the complete opposite direction of I'm working the stick. This is super frustrating. I can't rotate it all. Ah, wow. Yeah. Awesome. Actually, while we're fooling around here, let's see if I can at least kill the rotation. This is just busted. Well, I can at least try to save the ship this time, just for the heck of it. Let's just see what we can do here, power-wise. Yeah, so there's definitely something crazy going on with this assembly. There's a Space Center in the background. Hey, at least we know the parachutes work. Alright, so I'm going to think about what to do here. And we're back on the launch pad. I have removed the parachutes and rearranged just the the lights and the mech jib, and I was going to try a different control pod, but they're all smaller, and immediately I can see we're having a problem. Same problem as before. It's definitely not what I think it is. I guess I will try something else. Okay, so the next experiment, I remember someone talking about a particular module put into one of these slots causing a problem with the veering to one side, so I have just removed them all. So obviously it will be something that we can launch with. I mean, make it all the way with. And I guess I've proven that that's not the problem. And once again, I get no steering control. Okay, well, let me pull something else off and see if I can locate what the issue is. Okay, back again, and this time I've pulled off the solar panels and lights. And I will add, as well, let's see what happens here. Obviously, we're going to get the same result. That when this first started happening, I thought it was just input in general, and then I launched a separate vehicle, which flew perfectly well. So it's something about this particular vehicle. I guess I'll hit the VAB again and see if I can find out what it is. Okay, so here I am just going right straight down to the core and trying to see if I can even launch this stupid unmanned Kerbal, and you can see I can't. Okay, let me try some other type of pod on this thing. Okay, so here I've got a simple lander can on my assembly. And it's going to work fine. I can already tell. Alright, so what's up with the unmanned pod? I guess that's going to be my next thing to figure out. Alright, I'm going to cut you guys off again and go try something else. Okay, so this time for fun, I've got the smaller remote guidance unit. And I can get a straight ascent. I'm testing roll now. No roll. Pitch and yaw seem to work. And somehow they broke the rockets off. So I guess that's going to end the experiments for now with this one last Big Bang. And maybe from now on it's manned modules only. See you next time.